Hey fellow Force users and fellow dragons, what is up? It's Jasmine, the AhsokaTanoFan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, I don't know if you can guess who I am cosplaying as today. I am Rhaenys Velaryon. I think that one of you actually guessed this a couple videos back. It's a similar look to when we saw her back in episode 5, except there's no long sleeves because I couldn't find the exact outfit that she had on. So I kind of winged it this time, guys. I still am kind of a little disappointed that we didn't get to see more of her. You know, her ending was definitely a sad one, but nonetheless, she left a long-lasting impression in the series. So I'm happy to be dressed as her today. And with me I have Vhagar, but this time with 2 heads. So anyways, guys, it is time for the finale of season 1, House of the Dragon. It has been quite the season. There's been a lot of tension build up. Last episode, we kind of saw it all come to a boiling point with Aegon's coronation. And of course, we saw Rhaenys' entrance at the end there. During my reaction for the last episode, I was so caught up in how epic her entrance was that you almost forget in the moment, damn, she actually killed a lot of innocent people, which sucks. It's always the innocent people that kind of get caught in the middle. But nonetheless, it definitely was a shocking moment. And Rhaenys basically made 2 statements there. One, I could have killed you and I'm not. Like, this is how powerful I can be. Remind you who you're messing with, sort of thing. And the other was, I'm giving you my answer to the conversation that we had before. No, I'm not on your side. No, I'm not bending the knee to Aegon. I'm standing with Rhaenyra. At least that's how I interpreted it. So now we can assume that she is going off to warn Rhaenyra. There's definitely bound to be an epic battle this episode. I think it's going to be a pretty intense one. I actually am expecting some deaths. I'm nervous and excited. Without further ado, guys, let's fly into the episode and check out what's in store for us. I think I'm gonna set this down for now, just for the reaction. Oh man, I'm definitely nervous for this episode. I don't know. Are we gonna see Rhaenys and Rhaenyra here? Oh, that's Luke, right? Lucerys? He's studying, I guess? Driftmark. I wonder if he already knows or if Rhaenys is gonna tell him now.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
It's
Luke,
Corlys.
help me, Lord of the Tides. It should have passed on to Sir Daemon.
We don't choose our destiny, Luke. It chooses us.
I wasn't ready to be Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. It was my duty.
Yeah, she doesn't know yet.
Not like you.
In what way, sweet boy?
Not so perfect.
Aw, it's so cute that he looks at his mom that way.
My father looked after me and helped to prepare me for my duties. Your mother will do the same for you.
Good morrow, Princess.
Good morrow, Sir Lawrence.
He has news.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback.
Oh crap. Ooh, she has no idea what's about to hit her right now.
Might we hope for news of Lord Corlys' recovery?
Viserys is dead.
Oh, she jumped right to the point.
I grieve this loss with you, Rhaenyra. There is more.
Oh crap.
Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
Oh my gosh. She can't believe it.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
Viserys has been slain.
Demanded you declare for Aegon.
Daemon's onto something.
I refused her.
And yet you are alive.
Why don't you tell them how that is so?
The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys. King.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne. And
Oh, Daemon's pissed. He wanted her to burn them all.
It's not mine to begin. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra, and for your children. You should leave Dragonstone at once.
She's gonna maybe miscarry, man. That's a lot of shock and emotional trauma for her. She's literally miscarrying right now. Shit.
Baby's coming.
Keep your spirit in the 6th will be no different.
Oh, get off! Get off! Get off!
Yeah, this is not normal.
If the Greens attack now, it will be by stealth, not directly. We don't have enough men to surround the island, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are.
Oh man, poor Rhaenyra. So I guess the war is gonna come to them, not the other way around.
What was that?
I'm sorry. Your lady mother needs to see you.
Princess.
They're both like, I'm glad I'm not a woman. See the shit women have to go through with birth and everything?
King Viserys has passed.
Viserys?
The Greens have repudiated the succession and claimed the Iron Throne.
Leave Daemon with me.
Jace.
Viserys!
Who's gonna stay with her though?
Naught is to be done but by my command.
I'll fly to the Riverlands myself and affirm Lord Tully's support.
You will do no such thing.
Mm-mm.
My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
Is Daemon gonna listen?
Good you're here, young prince. You're needed to patrol the skies on Virmax.
Did you hear what I said?
Damn, he's not listening. He wants to go to war right now.
Our Kingsguard are needed on the Dragon Mount. Come with me.
I guess he wants to be prepared.
Do you acknowledge the true line of succession?
Yes, my prince.
Do you recall who King Viserys named as his heir before his death?
Is Daemon gonna try and take it for himself right now? No, okay. Good.
Presenting you with a choice.
And you never know with Daemon though who he's really loyal to. Oh my gosh.
Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen. Or, if you support the usurper, speak it now.
Okay, no, he's still on her side.
And you will have a clean and honourable death. If you swear fealty now, only to later turn your cloaks, know that you will die.
Slowly?
Screaming.
Princess, let us help you.
Poor Rhaenyra, man. That is not good at all. Why is she not letting them help her though? Oh my god. That does not look good at all. Definitely a miscarriage. Oh my gosh. Oh man, the cord's wrapped around the neck. Damn, Rhaenyra really is tough as nails. Man. She's so strong to have gone through that, and now she's gonna be preparing for war. I really feel like that bad news caused her to miscarry. It seemed to like have happened right after that.
I mean no harm, brothers.
That's one of the twins. Where's his brother? Loyal to Aegon, maybe? Oh, is that Viserys' crown?
I swear to ward the queen. I shall take no wife, father no children. Ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
There's Rhaenyra's theme playing.
My queen.
Oh. It's kind of hot when Daemon says it, I'm not gonna lie. So for the second time, people are bending the knee to her. Rhaenys? This is interesting because she's the queen that never was. Will she kneel? I don't see her kneeling. They never showed her kneel. That crown looks so badass on her. Ooh, the slow motion walk. That looks so cool.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, first of her name, Queen of the Andals and Rhoynar and the First Men, Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
Rhaenys is not bowing at all, though. No pressure.
What is our standing?
We have 30 knights, 100 crossbow men, and 300 men-at-arms. I've sent word to my loyal men in the City Watch. I'll have some support there, but I cannot speak to the numbers.
My lady mother was an Arryn. The Vale will not turn cloak against their own kin.
With Prince Daemon's acquiescence, I have already sent ravens to Lord Grover.
Is she gonna be mad that he did that without
Lord
her?
Grover is fickle and easily swayed. He will need to be convinced of the strength of our position. That we will support him should it come to war.
Lord Corliss sails for Dragonstone.
To declare for his queen.
The Valarian fleet is in my husband's yoke.
We shall pray for both you and your husband's support, just as we prayed nightly for the sea snake's return to good health.
In other words, you guys better support me.
Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
Exactly, the dragons.
They have 3 adults. We have Cyrax, Caraxes, and Melis. Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxi. There are also unclaimed dragons.
And who is to ride them?
Dragonstone has
Who's that?
13 to their 4.
Man, you better hope nobody there is a spy. They could just take all this information back to the Greens.
Surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Okay, way to get to the point, Daemon.
A ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the skies.
Daemon's not playing around. He better not die, man. Ugh. At least not yet. Oh my god. Here he comes, Otto. Daemon wants to kill him, you could tell. It's funny, this was like their last conversation too, remember when Rhaenyra was younger?
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent. I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra. Where is the princess?
Oh, talk about badass. And she ain't no princess anymore, she's queen. Haha. I look pretty frightened. Talk about an entrance.
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now.
Tell him, girl.
Acknowledge Aegon as king. In exchange, His Grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone. Your sons by Prince Daemon. Aegon the Younger as the king's squire. Viserys as his cupbearer. Will pardon any knight or lord who conspired against his ascent.
No deal.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups for your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Keeping it real, Daemon.
Stark, Tully, Baratheon.
Stark, Tully, and Baratheon all swore to me.
Steel oaths will not put you on the Iron Throne, Princess. The succession changed the day your father sired a son.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor.
Ha ha ha! Those are the terms that Alicent wanted her to read. Oh, was that from Alicent? From the book they used to read?
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
Yeah.
No blood need be spilled. The realm can carry on in peace.
Yeah, she didn't want that, then she shouldn't have done this.
Queen Alicent eagerly awaits your answer.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mummer's farce.
Man.
No.
Daemon was ready to do it.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
We have more dragons than Aegon.
When dragons flew to war, everything burned. As queen, what is my true duty to the realm? Ensuring peace and unity, or sit the Iron Throne no matter the cost? And he chose me to defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
The enemy have declared war.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Daemon on this one. She gives in, like, they'll just kill her. Aegon's unstable. There's Rhaenys just kind of quietly observing in the background again. She mad that he questioned her, maybe, in front of everyone?
It's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. A song of ice and fire.
What?
North, the Conqueror's dream. Sarah shared it with me when he named to me Anne.
What are you doing, Daemon? What is he doing?
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Fuck, I've never seen that side of Daemon before. Not with Rhaenyra, anyway.
I never told you. Did he?
That was intense, man. What the hell? Corliss, nice to see you again. I'm glad he's still alive.
You abandoned me when I most needed you. And you abandoned us for more adventure at sea.
I feel like he did to her kind of what Laenor did to Rhaenyra.
Your brother is also dead.
Damn.
He stood before the king and denounced Rhaenys' sons as illegitimate. Daemon took his head for it.
Half his head. He left his tongue, though.
Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end. We shall declare.
Oh shit, did they just say they're not gonna bend the knee to anyone?
That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
True.
Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
The Lord of the Tides, Lord Corlys Velaryon, and his wife, the Princess Rhaenys Targaryen.
I love how everybody has an announcer as they're making an entrance.
I'm very sorry about your father, Princess. Where is Daemon?
There were other concerns which demanded the prince's attention.
Isn't he king consort if you're a queen, though?
Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house, but all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower.
Rhaenys always has this smirk on her face. Like, you never really know what she's thinking.
This Hightower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Good.
Your Grace.
Good.
You do not mean to act.
Taking caution does not mean standing fast. I wish to know who my allies are.
The consequence of my near demise in the Stepstones is that we now control them. A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already.
I think that's what she said a couple episodes back at the table when she was kind of at odds with Alicent. I think she said that she wanted to secure that place.
Cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
Ooh!
To take Meleys and patrol the gullet myself.
She kind of looked like Millie Alcock there.
We can surround King's Landing, lay siege to the Red Keep, and force the Green surrender.
I'll prepare the ravens, Your Grace.
We should bear those messages. Dragons can fly faster than ravens, and then more convincing.
Convincing.
Send us.
I kind of agree too, because why would you use ravens when you have dragons?
Cregan Stark is close to your age. I would hope you can find some common interest. Lord Boros is an eternally proud man. You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm and his dragon.
I don't have a good feeling about this. I feel like something's gonna go wrong. Because they're still young. You know, it's not like you're sending Daemon. People know him, are loyal to him as it is. You're kind of trusting that they're gonna listen to these boys. I don't know. Same music from Game of Thrones here. Daemon. Is he going after one of the dragons? Wonder what he's saying. Oh, is that it there? Oh. Whoa, that looks like a pretty big one. Vermithor? That's what the subtitles said. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, why do I just not have a good feeling, guys? What if he gets shot down or something? He's so young, man. I don't know if they're gonna respect him or not. Vhagar's there! It's a trap?
It's a trap!
Does he know that that's Vhagar? That means they've already sworn to Aegon. Oh no.
Bring a message to Lord Boros from the Queen.
Oh, this is not good at all. Oh. My heart's in my stomach right now. They're too late. Rhaenyra should have maybe acted quicker.
King or Queen? The House of the Dragon does not seem to know who rules it.
Is he even gonna open it?
Where's the bloody maester?
We know that Aemon's better in combat too. So if the two of them were to fight, we know who'd win there.
Remind me of my father's oath. King Aegon at least came with an offer, a marriage pact. Which one of my daughters will you wed?
I'm already betrothed.
So you come with empty hands.
Shoot, that's not good. Rhaenyra probably should have prepped him more.
And tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foe.
Are they gonna let him leave?
My lord Strong.
Strong. You call him Strong again.
Do you really think that you could just fly about the realm, trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost?
He's taking his eye
patch. Put out your eye.
No way.
It's payment for mine.
No way.
I plan to make a gift of it to my mother.
Oh my gosh. Run. Run to the dragon.
Not here. Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss. Not in my hall.
This is who you want to side with? This nutbag? Oh no. Is he gonna instruct Vhagar to kill him maybe? Where is Vhagar? I just don't have a good feeling. They're focusing on them too much. Are they gonna get hit by lightning or something? Oh no. Vhagar's right there, I bet you. This almost reminds me of like a shark underwater, you know? But in the sky. Oh my gosh. No! He's gonna kill him, I feel like. Or is he just taunting him? I don't know. I think Rhaenyra is gonna learn very quickly that she can't go about this peacefully. Is he gonna say Dracarys? Oh, he's too big to go in there. Or she's too big. Vhagar. Did he get away? Oh no. The dragons are out of control. Oh my god, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, keep going. Oh no. Oh my god, he just killed both of them. Oh no. I think that's proof right there that they can't really control the dragons. She knows something's up. Oh no. This is what's gonna make her go mad, I think, and become the Black Queen, you know? Oh, she looks furious. Oh, that's the most furious I've ever seen her. Oh no, it's done. What an ending there. I knew something was up. Something just didn't feel right. The way that they were focusing on the dragons. Man, so my question is, did he intend to do that? I'm gonna say that that seemed like an accident actually, because the way that he was calling out to Vhagar, it seemed as though both riders actually, both Aemond and Luke had lost control temporarily of their dragons. And is that basically telling us that as powerful as these people are, they don't have full control over their dragons? I think that's part of the reason why Rhaenyra perhaps doesn't want to bring dragons into the war so quickly, because she said everything will burn. And I think we're kind of seeing a glimpse of that. Look what happens when they lose a little bit of control. They can just kill one another. I guess you could argue that using dragons in war would be kind of like the modern day equivalent to using nukes. I guess this was finally kind of Aemon's way of settling the score, the whole eye for an eye problem. He didn't take Viserys' eye, but he took his life and took a dragon away from the Team Black side, obviously. So that was his way of kind of striking back. That scene with Aemon taking off his eye patch, I really find it interesting that it kind of did parallel the Viserys unmasking scene, because while parallel, they're also completely in contrast with one another. In one scene, Viserys is trying to show his real self and express his love for everyone. It's kind of done out of love and warmth and unity. And then in this case, it was the complete opposite. It was kind of a very dark scene and led to violence and ultimately death. And when we saw Rhaenyra at the end there, oh, that is the most furious I've seen her. We've seen her. I think that's meant to show us that she is probably gonna go mad, so to speak, or maybe not fully mad, but I definitely think she's gonna start taking a different approach to things now. I believe this episode was called The Black Queen. I think we're kind of starting to see that. Not only is their colors black, you know, Targaryen black and red, but could that possibly mean that we're gonna see a darker side to her? Daemon did say to her episodes back, the episode where they got married, that if you are to be a queen, your subjects must fear you. And so I think, you know, we're going to probably see that side of Rhaenyra soon. The episode did start off with Rhaenyra wanting to take a very diplomatic approach. Her thinking was kind of smart. She didn't want to rush into war so quickly as many before her have. She kind of reminds me a lot of Viserys. Viserys was the same way, very hesitant to plunge the realm into a war. Like father, like daughter, you could say. It's quite literally visually shown because she's wearing her father's crown while Aegon's wearing the Conqueror's crown. Rhaenyra definitely has a fight on her hands. I think that she was hoping she could rely on loyalty of people who previously swore an oath to her. It doesn't seem as though she can rely solely on loyalty here, because as Lord Baratheon said to Luke, you come here empty-handed. Rhaenyra's gonna definitely have to fight a little bit more and think strategically about what she can offer people that the Greens can't. Just as she told Luke in the beginning how she had to fight for her inheritance, it looks as though she's gonna have to do that yet again with the throne. But Rhaenyra definitely seems to be somebody that takes matters into her own hands. You literally saw that during the miscarriage scene, which was tough and really sad to watch. She literally took that baby out with her own hands. And I think that that is reflective of what kind of queen she's gonna be. She's gonna kind of perhaps get things done. And actually, speaking of that miscarriage scene, you kind of saw it paralleled with Daemon and the members of the Kingsguard. And as she was screaming, you saw the dragon roar as well. I guess just kind of reminding us that, you know, Rhaenyra is the dragon. Every Targaryen, every Valyrian has that dragon within them. Beyond just the physical beast itself, they all kind of have the blood of the dragon. And then I guess when you awaken it, you see a different side to them, as we saw by the end with Rhaenyra. I think the dragon and fire just kind of symbolizes their inner strength, and that she really had to channel her own inner strength during that scene. So I thought that was really powerful. You actually saw a lot of life and death in this episode. Obviously, we saw the miscarriage. So Rhaenyra lost one child, and then by the end of the episode, Luke was killed, so she lost 2 children. We also lost the dragon, Arax. So there's a lot of death in that sense. But we also saw life in this episode. We saw Corlys reintroduced. We hadn't seen him for a couple episodes. And not only is he healing and seemingly getting better, but because of his battle in the Stepstones, he actually is able to provide further strength and support to Rhaenyra. And you saw how they talked about cutting off potentially all sea trade to King's Landing. I like how they're being so strategic about it and not just thinking about dragons and relying on individual allies, but they're also trying to think in terms of trade and other ways to perhaps force the Greens to surrender. As tragic as this episode was, and as much as we did see a lot of death, we did see a lot of rebirth of things, and going forward, we're going to see the rebirth of a new queen, I believe. I do think that Rhaenyra will be changed by the events of this episode. Going forward, there's kind of the sense of hope that people are going to rally behind Rhaenyra and help her get what's supposed to be rightfully hers. Rhaenys. I feel like Rhaenys was kind of suspicious this episode. She's always kind of in the background, observing everybody, smirking. But what she didn't do, from what I saw, was bend the knee to Rhaenyra or call her your grace, I don't believe. It kind of makes me wonder exactly where her loyalties are. It does seem, at least for now, that she is on Rhaenyra's side, but why is that so? Does she really look at her as the queen, or does she still kind of look at herself as the queen, or the queen that never was? And does she have some type of ulterior motive? Daemon also kind of surprised me this episode. He got kind of physical with Rhaenyra, aside to him that I'd never seen with her before. And it happened during the conversation when she was talking about the Song of Ice and Fire. And apparently he and Viserys never had that conversation before. And so I think that really upset Daemon and kind of, I guess, reinforced the idea that Viserys never looked at him as being an option for heir. He was also kind of looking at the crown before it was placed upon Rhaenyra's head. He was examining the Targaryen emblem, but you could also wonder if he was looking at the crown and wondering what it'd be like if he himself wore it. I don't know if Daemon has completely let go of the idea of him sitting on the throne just yet. It's possible we still may have to watch out for him, and that scene with Rhaenyra does make me wonder just how loyal he is to her, or if he himself has an ulterior motive. We never saw Alicent or Aegon this episode, which is interesting because last episode we never saw Rhaenyra or Daemon. You kind of have one episode focusing on the greens and then the next focusing on the blacks. That's basically what it comes down to. Rhaenyra and Alicent are the roots of this whole conflict. Everything started with them, and I assume that it will end with them. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see what happens next season. I almost kind of wish we could have seen maybe the start of the battle this episode. A part of me feels like this episode feels more like a penultimate episode than a finale. I'm almost kind of expecting that next week we're gonna see Rhaenyra's first strike against the Greens because of the death of her son. You could maybe argue that might have been more powerful, seeing it immediately after the fact versus a whole season later. But I trust that the writers know what they're doing and are setting up that civil war nicely so that it can basically comprise next season, or I guess the seasons to come. Nonetheless, it was really intense, and I definitely enjoyed the first season. I'm loving the series so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes next season and the seasons to come. Anyways, guys, you let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode and what you thought of the season. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you for the next video. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.